Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the home mentoring session of accountancy. Myself, CSK Khanna from the SD Vidya School, Ambala, Kent. Dear students, we were continuing a very important topic of cash book, where we had learned how to prepare the simple cash book, where only the cash receipt and cash payments are recorded. We had also learned how to prepare the two-corner cash book, where we will also record the transactions relating to bank. Two corner here means that for amount we prepare two columns, one of the cash and other is of the banking transactions. Let's continue today the same lesson and we will understand the other very important type of the cash book, that is known as the petty cash book. First of all, we must understand what we mean by petty cash book and what it is. Later on we will understand that on which system it is based and how it is prepared. First of all, understand petty means the small amount of expenses. In business, the transactions involves various type of the amounts. They may involve the large amounts, they may involve the small amount. So petty cash book is that cash book which is prepared in order to record those transactions which are of the small amount. Again, understand the meaning of petty cash book. Petty cash book is the book which is used for the purpose of recording expenses involving petty amount. Please understand the meaning of the petty is the small amount of expenses. Besides petty expenses, receipts from main cash are also recorded. Petty cash book is prepared by the petty cashier and act as a petty cash account. It is maintained as in a business. Besides large amounts, number of small payments such as the conveyance, stationery, cartage, then carriage have to be made. So first simply understand petty cash book is that cash book which records those expenses which are having of the involvement of the small amount. एक तो हमने कैश बुक बनाना सीखा जहां पर हम सिंपल कैश अकाउंट्स जो कैश से रिलेटेड ट्रांजैक्शन से रिकॉर्ड कर रहे थे। टू कॉलम में हमने बैंक से रिलेटेड ट्रांजैक्शंस भी रिकॉर्ड किए और पेटी कैश बुक एक अदर फॉर्म है। इस कैश बुक में हम वो सारे ट्रांजैक्शंस रिकॉर्ड करते हैं जिनका के अमाउंट स्मॉल है, जिनमें की थोड़ा अमाउंट इन्वॉल्व होता है। फॉर एग्जांपल, कन्वेंस चार्ज इज देयर, कार्टेज इज देयर, stationery is there. Such type of the expenses are recorded in the petty cash book, and the person who maintains this cash book is known as the petty cashier. Basically, it does not make the difference who is making. Even the accountant of the firm of the business, they can maintain, but generally a word is used that is known as the petty cashier. So petty cash book is that cash book which involves all the details of those expenses which are of the small amount, and it is separate from the major cash book because the major cash book records those transactions which involves the large amount, but later on the balance of this also been transferred to the major or the main cash book. Now this cash book is based upon a very fundamental, very important system which is known as the Imprest system of petty cash book. How this petty cash book is prepared, we will learn afterwards. But first understand what is an Imprest system of the petty cash book. Please understand the meaning of the word Imprest is advance. The meaning of the word Imprest is advance. It means that all the transactions which involve the small amounts, they should be recorded in this petty cash book, but it is based upon a very important system which is known as the Imprest system or the advance system. First we will understand the definition, then we understand what actually the system is. The Imprest system of petty cash is explained below. Under this system, an estimate is made of amount required for petty expenses for a certain period, say for a week, a fortnight, or a month. The amount so ascertained is given to the petty cashier in the beginning of a period and is reimbursed the amount paid by him during the period. Thus, he will again have the fixed amount at the beginning of the new period. This amount is called the imprest money. This system of paying advance in the beginning and reimbursing the amount spent from time to time is called imprest system. Now, from this definition of the imprest system, you may not be clear that what actually imprest system is. But understand that imprest system is an advanced system under which an estimated amount of cash is handed over to the petty cashier, and he made the expenses out of that after the closure of the period, and at the start of the new period he should be reimbursed the same amount which he has spent, so that at the beginning of the next period he would have the same amount at which he has started. अब बिजनेस वाले फेलोज, जिन बच्चों का बिजनेस है, they can understand, even the fellows who are having their own organizations, just understand how this imprest system works. आपके ऑफिस में या आपके बिजनेस में बहुत सारे कस्टमर्स, बहुत सारे आउटसाइडर्स आएंगे. You may require to have the entertain to them. Now for that purpose what you will do, आपके पास कोई अगर अकाउंटेंट है तो आप उसको क्या करते हैं कि कुछ एडवांस एक पर्टिकुलर पीरियड का दे देते हैं. मान लीजिए वीकली आपने उसको ऑन एवरी संडे, पहले आपने फर्स्ट एडवांस बिगिनिंग में संडे को 1000 दे दिया एस्टिमेटेड अमाउंट, एंड यू गाइडेड हिम दैट ही शुड मेक ऑल दिस पेटी एक्सपेंसेस आउट ऑफ दैट 1000. उसने क्या किया कि अप टू सैटरडे जो पेटी एक्सपेंसेस थे उस 1000 में से किए. कौन से पेटी एक्सपेंसेस? लाइक पोस्टेज इज देयर, कोरियर चार्जेस इज देयर, स्टेशनरी इज देयर, कन्वेंस इज देयर. उसने 1000 में से वो किए. Again on Sunday he comes to you, gives you the detail that I had spent out of 1000 rupees 780 and 220 is still cash in hand with me is there. Now again from the next week he is required to use that amount for the next week. Now what you will do, you will reimburse. Reimburse means return. You will return him rupees 780 so that he would had also again rupees 1000 at the beginning of the next week. तो इस वे से जितना उसने उस वीक में एक्सपेंडिचर किया आपने उतना अमाउंट उसको रिटर्न कर दिया. उसका रिजल्ट क्या हुआ कि नेक्स्ट वीक में उसके पास उतना ही अमाउंट हो गया जितना अमाउंट के उसने नेक्स्ट वीक के बिगिनिंग में लास्ट वीक के इक्विवेलेंट उसको रखना है. सपोज इफ ही हैज स्पेंड ओवर दैट, हो सकता है कि कई बार वीक में उसका अमाउंट कुछ ज्यादा लग गया. He may demand the more advance from you, so that again the same routine is to be followed for the next week. So this is known as the imprest system of the petty cash book, where the accountant or the petty cashier is to be reimbursed to the extent of the amount which he has spent in that particular period, so that at the beginning or start of the next period he would have the same amount by which he has started for that. So this is very important system and also known as the advanced system of the petty cash book. So we had learned here what the petty cash book is. Petty cash book means that cash book which records those transactions which involves the small amount of expenses, and imprest system of petty cash book here means advanced system of petty cash book where advance is given to the petty cashier and he should maintain expenses out of that. At the start of the next period he would also have the same amount by which he had started. Now in my next period I will continue with one numerical relating to the petty cash book.